Welcome back to our special presentation, Race for City Hall. There are two other major Democrats in the contest who you have not met yet tonight. Public Advocate Bill de Blasio and City Comptroller John Liu. They are taking a major gamble because if they don't win the mayor's race, they are out of public office this year. John Liu made history as the first Asian American to be elected citywide in the Big Apple. And one of his top issues from day one has been the Stop and Frisk policy. He even challenged Bill Thompson, a fellow Democrat and the only African American in the race, to join him in calling for a total ban on the practice. After serving as city controller since 2010, Liu now wants the top job.
Let's see Stop and Frisk for what it really is. You've got close to 700,000 people last year alone being stopped and frisked, almost all of whom have done nothing wrong, and almost all of whom are people of color. It's undeniable that it is a form of racial profiling, and I don't believe that racial profiling has any place anywhere in New York City or in other cities, whether it be in the police department or other. The mayor and the police commissioner often cite the lower numbers of murders. Well, actually, the numbers of murders have not gone down significantly in these past 10 years.
Would you actually stop the practice of stop and frisk if you were elected mayor of New York City?
Nice question, Dominic. Stop and frisk, let's be very clear, this is not the only thing that the police can do to keep people safe. There are other strategies that have been proven in Boston, in Chicago, and Atlanta, where the police, for example, undertake a form of focused deterrence, which recognizes that in every community, people generally know who the bad guys are. And the police should concentrate their efforts in keeping an eye, keeping tabs on the bad people and making sure that they are being kept in control, as opposed to assuming everybody is potentially bad.
How would you, Mr. Controller, assess the overall performance of Police Commissioner Ray Kelly? You already know that his approval numbers have consistently remained sky high.
Dominic, I don't look at the approval numbers all that much. I think Ray Kelly has been a tremendously committed public servant. He's been commissioner, I believe, longer than anybody else in New York City has been. He's committed to the safety of everybody in this city. But you look, at some point, I think any position should always have some new blood at some point. And beginning in 2014, I believe there will be new blood in all different positions in the city of New York.
Are you worried about the ethical cloud, if you will, that hovers over you, and that, you know, some of your potential rivals in the race will point to some of the troubles that your office has had?
I am very proud of the work that we've done in the Comptroller's office in the last 2.5 years or so that I've been in office. I'm also very proud of the campaign that I've run in the past and currently with my campaign fundraising practices. Sure, there are allegations and innuendos, nothing proven, and I hope that whoever is investigating will do their job quickly so that we can clear the air. But at the end of the day, Dominic, I'm very proud of both my campaign and the work that we've done in the Comptroller's office and that we'll continue to do.
Well, let me ask you this. Traditionally, mayors and controllers, especially of opposite political parties, they don't get along. For example, a Republican mayor and a Democratic controller. Hint, hint. But what's going on here with the bad blood between Mayor Bloomberg and yourself?
Look, I don't think any of this is personal. It's just, I think I have a very different viewpoint about the city of New York and how things should be run. And we happen to disagree on many of these issues.
City Comptroller John Liu. Up next, we'll hear from Public Advocate Bill de Blasio. The race for City Hall continues after this break.